Hey everybody, it's Christy Consular, executive coach and founder of Sustainable Leadership Advisors, where we help motivated professionals live a life of great purpose, passion, and performance. Today I want to talk about burnout, and I'm going to share a real-world example with you. It's from a client. He's a senior executive at a client company, and he recently went through this. Now, obviously, burnout doesn't happen overnight. There's a long road leading up to it. But I want to share his story and talk about, if you're experiencing burnout, how to get out of it. So today's video is about 3 ways to recharge when you're burned out. The first thing you need to do is call it. Just call it for what it is and admit it. If you're asking, am I burned out? If you're wondering, if you feel like you've been on edge and you're not sure, if you're wondering if you're burned out, you probably are. High achieving professionals, senior executives, you're used to charging hard, but if you feel like it's gotten to the point of burnout or you're wondering, it probably is. It's kind of like that adage of don't wait to drink water until you're thirsty, because by the time you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Same thing with burnout. And nobody benefits from a burned out executive. Not you, the executive, not the people who report to you, not the organization. It's a bad deal all around. And so you need to call it, and you need to call it as early as you can. But if you keep going when you know you're running on fumes, that's not good for anyone. So step number 1, call it, pay attention to it, and take it seriously. Then after you've been honest and you've called it with yourself, you have to get radical in 2 ways. The first way is radical rest. What I mean by this is you have to snap yourself out of your day-to-day environment and get some serious rest. Your brain and your body needs it. If you are burned out, you are running on fumes, and your immune system is compromised, your thinking is compromised. You just can't be at your best and function like you normally would. So you need to get radical about what rest looks like. Now I'm going to share with you the example of the client that I've been working with. What he did was he actually booked a weekend at his favorite hotel on the California coast, and he went there and he slept and he went for walks. So he did not answer his phone. He would check at the end of each day to make sure there were no emergency phone calls, but his family knew if anything were truly an emergency, they could call him, and he would check once a day, and he held to it. Now the funny thing is, one day he slept for, I'm not kidding, 14 hours. That was how much his body and his brain craved rest. And it was great that he did that. He allowed himself to do that. And with other people around, people from your day-to-day environment probably wouldn't sit right with him, or there'd be expectations. So he did the right thing. He picked himself up out of his environment and did something radical. He booked a hotel and he just rested. The second way that you need to be radical is to have radical fun. And by radical fun, I mean do some things that are so much fun. Maybe they're things that you've done in your past that you've really enjoyed but you haven't done for a while, or it could be hanging out with some people that you absolutely love that you haven't seen in a while. Do something that's so much fun, it makes you kind of laugh, kind of giggle, like, I can't believe I'm going to do this in the middle of the week or whenever it is. But something that you so look forward to, and that's so different from your normal routine, and that is just pure fun. When you do something that you love to do, when you reconnect with that joy that you haven't felt in a while, that helps you recharge your batteries, and that's so important. So that's how to really shake things up and to recharge, give your battery that initial boost. And then going forward, you need to commit to regular, so it doesn't have to be radical, but regular rest and regular fun. Because when you do that, you will maintain your energy level, and you will see when you bring more enthusiasm for life and your work with you on a regular basis, it energizes people, it energizes you. And that's when you can really be at your best as a leader. I hope this tip served you today. If you like this video, like it, share it, and be sure to come on over to ChristyConsular.com and subscribe to our weekly newsletter, where we share career and leadership tips and strategies. Until I see you next time, go out and inspire yourself and others with how you lead your life. The world needs your leadership. Thanks.